Let's talk about Tracy Morgan, because I must say I'm legitimately concerned. This footage was wild to see. I'm going to go ahead, for those of you who are daring to watch the show today, and give you a little bitsy warning here, because Tracy Morgan's on the side of the court on this Knicks game, and he's sitting there, and all of a sudden, he starts he's wiping his face a little bit. He's wearing a hoodie that seems to be kind of lighting up or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But he's sitting there, and then all of a sudden, sparkly. He looks a little sick. I want you to brace yourself. Don't act like this came out of the blue here. I'm warning you. He starts to kind of just spittle, and then...
You didn't really... That wasn't a great warning.
I gave all of the warnings.
It was a terrible warning.
99% of the people are listening.
It's not a little spittle. It's a full vomit.
All you did was say, I'm warning. But you didn't give the warning.
I just did. I did that. And I'll tell you again, I'm warning right now.
What are you warning?
I am warning you that if you're watching, this is kind of gross, all right? That's
oh, my. Oh.
It's like a little
I just threw up everywhere.
And where's his buddy? There's no person next to him. He doesn't, and there's just this blonde
with a
girl.
hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, there's somebody who came over because they saw him getting sick from the game, and they're like, "Hey, are you okay?"
That's a lot of vomit, man.
There's a lot. Okay, I gotta get off this. This
is
rough. And then he got wheeled out of Madison Square Garden. They ended up
He
just
did not come in a wheelchair.
No,
right?
no, he didn't. No, and they put him. He's covering his face with a towel. And they wheel him out. They stopped the game. They stopped the NBA game for 10 minutes.
Yeah, because he's courtside. They got to clean that up.
And he's just puke-amungus everywhere. And they wheel Tracy Morgan in. And he's holding a towel over his face because I think it's still coming out like a fire hydrant or something.
It's a nosebleed and a vomit.
And his nose starts bleeding, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with this guy? This doesn't seem normal at all. They said the incident delayed the game for more than 10 minutes. The Madison Square Garden people said, "We hope Tracy feels better soon and look forward to seeing him back courtside." Something's wrong with this guy. That's not good at all.
It could be also food poisoning. Let's not go immediately to the worst of the worst.
This person says, "Folks think it's funny that Tracy Morgan vomited on himself at a basketball game. We still didn't learn anything from Chadwick." I think he's talking about the Black Panther guy. "We still don't view black men with any type of sympathy unless they're dead, in which we respond with sorrow or anger," he says. Tracy Morgan says on Instagram, "Thank you all for your concern." Well, you're welcome, Mr. Morgan, because I was indeed concerned, and so were you, I know. "I'm doing okay now, and doctors say it was food poisoning," says Tracy Morgan.
"I'm a doctor.
Appreciate my MSG," that's monosodium glutamate, family for taking such good care of me. And I need to shout out the crew that had to clean that up, he says.
That was a lot of vomit. That was a lot of yak.
You. More importantly, the Knicks are now 1-0 when I throw up on the court, so maybe I'll have to break it out again in the playoffs, he says. Hashtag go Knicks.